going to be learning about goods and services. And we've been talking a lot about economics. Can anyone tell me what economics is? We've been learning about that the past couple weeks.
Is it goods?
Yeah, and services.
Well, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today, but I know last week we were talking about whether something's a need or a want.
Oh, yeah.
So if you need something to live versus if you really want something, but you can survive without
Like
it.
ice cream.
Yeah, like you really want ice cream, but do you need ice cream to live?
No.
You might think you do, but no, you don't need that. So economics is based on the idea of things called goods and things called services. And we're going to use our smart thinking when we're reading. I'm going to be circling words that help me think of what we're talking about. So I'm going to use green for goods, green and goods. And then what color should I use for services?
Red.
Red? Okay.
Because the words are blue.
That's true. We need to be able to see so we can keep track of our reading. Okay. So economics is based around the idea of goods and services. A large portion of people's money is spent on goods and services. So we have to figure out what's the difference between the two of them because they're not the same thing. So now we're going to look at what is a good. When you think of the word good, what does that make you think of?
Like when Allison is being good in class?
Yeah. I get something, usually, for being good, like a sticker.
Yeah.
You're actually along the right track. A good is something you can use or consume. Consume is we're eating something or we're drinking something. So these are some examples of a good. We have bread, that's something you eat. Television, that's something you use. Books, which you can read, and that's something you're using time. Or a car. And you can buy a good, and we've been talking about money and how things are worth money, and you pay money to get something. You buy a good. There's our word good again.
Wait, Miss Kristin,
Yes.
Kristin, I'm sorry. I thought good was when I'm being a good student, or like when you're being a good teacher, and when Allison is being a good student.
You know what? Lydia, that's a great point. Good is one of our words that has two meanings.
Oh.
So we can have good as a feeling, like I'm feeling really good today, or I behaved good. I was a really good listener. Or a good is something you can have.
Okay.
So my book bag, I can be good, like I was really good in school today, but then my book bag can also be good.
It is. It's a good because you're using it. So
Oh.
somebody, your mom or your dad, they paid for your backpack. And you use it when you come to school, and then you're good. I know it can get a little confusing, but a lot of our words have more than one meaning.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you can buy a good with the idea you're going to use it, because like we said, you use it or you consume it, so you eat it or drink it or some other way you use it. You can use it just once or over and over again. So something you can use just once, say you bought a bag of chips down in the cafeteria. Once you eat that, is it still there?
No, it's in your tummy.
Exactly, it's already gone. But then, let's think of something you could use more than once, like your backpack.
I use my pen
Exactly.
every day.
Your pen is something you can use over and over. So a good is a tangible item. That's one of our big words. I'm going to circle that in black, because that's a word I don't think we've talked about yet. Tangible, I'm going to draw a little arrow here so we can have a meaning. Tangible means something you can touch.
Oh.
So a good is a tangible item, something you can touch, something you can hold in your hand. They both start with T, tangible and touch.
Oh.
That's
So now I know why. When I'm good in school, you can't touch that good.
No.
No, that would be silly.
No, that's a feeling.
But you can touch my pen.
Yeah, and that's a different good.
Exactly. So a good is a tangible item that can be bought. So we've talked about things you need money for, or sold. So let's say
We had a garage sale.
that's a great example. So you had goods that your mom or your dad had bought at one point, and now they were selling it to get money.
Yeah,
So
we
then
got
somebody
money.
else is paying for that good. So it can be used over and over again. Now, so that's about goods. Now we're going to talk about a service. So what do you think of when you hear this word service?
Well, when we go to the restaurant and our waiter isn't very nice, my daddy always says that was not very good service.
That's a great example. Lydia, can you think of any?
I have one. I think like on Sundays when my family and I go to church, they just, let's go to church service.
Oh.
That's a good one too. So a service is something that someone else does for you or something that you can go to. So here, if you go to the hairdresser and they cut your hair, the hairdresser is cutting your hair. That's a service. So usually it involves an action, like we've been learning about our action verbs in English and how it means you're doing something. A service is when you're doing something. So like going to church service, the pastor or the priest is providing a sermon. They're providing something that you get, and most of the time you do pay for it. But sometimes you don't have to pay for it. So your parents make you dinner. That's them actively doing something. They're actively at the stove. They're cooking. But do you pay them to make you dinner?
No. We don't have any money.
I have some coins in my piggy bank, though.
Or if you use Monopoly money, you could use that.
Oh, that's a good
Lots of
idea.
Monopoly money.
Or even, let's look, a teacher like me.
That's you.
That's me.
Miss Kristin.
Is teaching you social studies. We're learning about social studies and learning about goods and services. So a service is something somebody gives you. So let's think. So what's a good?
It's something you can touch. What's that big word called?
Tangible.
Tangible.
Right here we have tangible.
Something you can use over and over again, or it might go away after the first time you use it.
Like chips.
Like chips.
Like chips.
They're in your
Very
tummy.
good. Okay. So what's happening in this picture? Can you
That's
tell
a
me?
dentist.
A dentist.
That's a dentist. What's the dentist going to do you think?
Clean her teeth.
She's going to look at her teeth with a mirror.
Maybe
they
do an
that
X-ray.
too.
Sometimes they'll put the big
In your
big
mouth.
pieces in your
Oh,
mouth, and
they're
they'll
And you
X-ray
can't
stuff.
talk.
So is that something the little girl can touch? Is that something
No.
she can use over and over again? Is that something she can take
She has
home
to
with her?
pay for it. Her mommy has to pay
Yeah.
for it.
A lot
right.
of money, probably.
Yeah.
So now let's think. So we have our two words. So we have good and we have service. What do you think this is?
It's a service.
It's a
Yeah.
service.
Yeah, it's a service.
Yes.
Going to the dentist is a service that you have to pay for.
Yeah.
You're right, because you see, the dentist is providing the little girl with a teeth cleaning.
Yeah.
So that's something she's giving to the little girl. So that would be a service. Let's see if I can actually move that here. Would that work?
Yay!
That works. Okay, that's great. We're going to do a little bit of a quiz. We're going to see if you guys really know what a good is versus what a service is. So, Allison.
Oh, okay.
What is a good?
So we have four options. Is a good volunteering? Is a good helping others? Is a good a tangible item that can be bought and sold? Or is it work done for others for pay?
So good is something you can touch.
Remember that big word?
Yeah. Tangible.
Yay! Good
Awesome.
job,
Awesome
Allison.
word.
Ooh, you
So
Ooh.
now, so I have this list of pictures.
Yeah.
And we're going to have two columns. We have a goods column and we have a service column. So I'm going to start out with the first one. I'm going to give you guys each your turn to figure out what some of these pictures, if they're a good or if they're a service.
Okay.
So what
Oh,
am I
I'm
gonna
ready.
choose? I'm going to choose the car. Now, so what do you think a car is?
You buy it.
You do. You have to buy lots of money with a
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, cars are expensive. So do you think a car is a service? Is
No,
No.
because you buy the car.
It's tangible. You can touch it.
There's our big words. Yep, so that would be in our goods.
Yay!
I want to go.
Okay, Allison, you come up and you pick a picture.
So I'm gonna pick. That's a firefighter. He's putting out a fire, and that's a service.
And why is that a service?
He's gonna do it for someone to help them.
That's right.
So it's a service.
Yay!
Great, Lydia, your turn.
I'm gonna pick banana.
Yum.
And bananas are good because when I go to the supermarket with my mommy, she always buy bananas.
Yep, and that's something you can use once. And then you
And
go
that's
back.
it.
It's all gone like chips.
It's all gone in your tummy.
But you can go back and buy more. So
Yes.
it's something you can buy over and over again. Some of these goods can have a service that goes with them. So let's look at our car. Do your mom and dad ever have to take the car to get fixed when it breaks or your tire goes flat?
Yeah, that too. So wait, but then, what are we gonna do with this?
Well, that's gonna stay in goods. But if we had another picture,
Maybe if there's a person working on the car,
Oh,
it would
yeah.
go over there.
so then let's look at our banana. So if you think of the people who work at the grocery store,
That would
and if
be
they were putting the
service.
bananas away, that would be a service. Okay, so I have this table over here, and we have a bunch of different stuff on this table.
Ooh.
Now you're gonna tell me if this stuff is a good or a service, and you're gonna tell me why.
Okay.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
Me, I'll try.
Okay, Lydia.
I think the book is a good because you buy it.
The bookstore.
Yeah, at the bookstore. So I think
That's
it's a good.
right. That's right. Now can we think of a service that would go with the book?
The library.
The library, they provide you with people who sometimes read the book. We have our librarian here at school. They can read the book. Very good. Okay, Allison, your turn.
This is a silly one. This is an apple. There's a picture of that one. It's a good.
Is it real?
No, it's pretend.
No, that's a pretend apple.
That's silly. That's a pretend apple.
But you buy it at the store, and you can eat it and use it over and over again.
Good job. And a service for the apple would be
Like when they.
The grocery store person.
Yeah.
the grocery store people or someone who works in an orchard, and they pick the apples to bring to the grocery store.
We go apple picking on that field trip one time.
That was fun. That was the beginning of the
fun.
year. We're going to look at these pictures. And you're going to come up and you're going to tell me if it's a good or a service. And then we're going to touch the picture and it's going to flip over with the right answer.
Oh,
That's
I can't
so
wait.
cool.
All right, so who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay, Lydia.
Okay.
So we have this first picture. What's happening in the first picture?
That's a barber shop.
What's he doing to the little boy?
Cutting his hair.
So do you think that's something the little boy that's tangible that he can hold, or is it something the barber's doing for him?
That's a service, like the dentist example one that we did.
Yeah.
So let's flip it. Great job.
Yay!
Okay, Allison, your turn.
My turn. I want to do these. These look so
Oh,
yummy.
the cupcakes.
I get these at my birthday party.
So is that something you can have, or is it
Yeah,
something
you
someone provides you?
You can have it. But my mommy provided it for me.
Well, we're just looking at the cupcakes themselves. So what do you think just the cupcakes are?
Goods.
Okay, touch it.
And they're good.
Yeah, they
they're
are good. There's our
delicious.
double word.
Yay!
The last one. So who's this?
That's a mailman.
What's the mailman? What does the mailman do?
He gives you
Give the
mail.
He does give mail, and he brings your mail to you.
From Santa, yeah. He brings mail from
And
Santa.
if there's packages, sometimes they leave them on your
Oh,
door.
yeah.
So he is giving you something, but is that a good or a service?
Well,
That's a tricky one. We have to think about that.
I think it's a service because he's doing something for us. He's bringing us our mail.
Yep, let's think. This is one of our action words. So he's walking to the mailbox and he's delivering mail. So I'm going to say, I think that's a service.
Yay!
Yay!
You guys did a great job. Thank you.